If you're an author and you're not on TikTok Shop yet, you are leaving serious money on the table. I started mine earlier this year and I'm already on track to make over $12,000 just from selling my own books. Now, I've been self-publishing for a while and most of my income used to come from Amazon KDP and Audible. But this year, I wanted to open a new revenue stream, something that could grow fast and give me more control. And that's when I decided to try TikTok Shop. Now, I won't lie, getting started was rough. The setup process can be confusing and my first application actually got denied. But I pushed through, kept submitting what they needed, and I eventually got approved. So if you've been stuck waiting for approval or hitting roadblocks, don't give up, okay? The creators who actually stick it out are the ones who ended up cashing in. And here's why I kept going. I personally know authors that are making over $200,000 a month just from TikTok Shop. Yeah, that number sounds crazy, but it's real. TikTok is still a massive opportunity for authors because the algorithm actually wants to push people products that they're willing to engage with. So if your book connects emotionally, it can technically take off overnight. Before we go further, make sure you hit that like button, especially if you'd love to make passive income from selling your own books, because I share helpful author tips right here on my YouTube channel. One of the fastest ways to grow on TikTok Shop is by collaborating with other creators. So you can send them your author copies of your book and let them create content for you. But here's the truth that most people don't tell you. Not all of them are going to deliver. Some creators never even make a video, and others will post something that just doesn't convert. And each free book that you send out still costs you the printing and the shipping. So my advice is to be selective. Look for creators whose audience actually matches your niche. For me, my books are mostly in relationship and the personal growth space. So I focus on creators who talk about attachment styles, healing, or emotional growth. I actually handle all of the shipping myself, and honestly, it's easier than it sounds. Now, I currently use ShipStation, which I just got an email from TikTok yesterday that as of 2026, you can't use a third-party solution like ShipStation if you are mailing books through something like USPS. So that's gonna throw me for a little whirlwind here, but don't worry, I'll just rock and roll and figure out the new setup. But basically every time I get an order right now, it automatically imports that data into my ShipStation, where I then print the label and I pack the book and then I take it to the post office and drop it off at the post office, okay? So it just kind of became part of my daily routine, like my little shipping hustle that I do on a regular basis. I usually drop my books off on the way to take my son to school. So yeah, and basically at one point I realized that I couldn't just rely solely on these creators to promote my book. So I started making videos myself, and I do post pretty frequently. And since my books are in the relationship niche, I create content around those pain points. So if you're feeling anxious in relationships, dealing with avoidant partners, or learning to set boundaries, I share a quick insight or relatable moment. And then I might end with something like, if this hits home for you, you'll love my book. It's linked here at the link below. And that formula works for me because it connects emotionally and builds trust before the sale. So if you're wondering what kind of videos might work for your book, drop a comment below and tell me what is your niche, and I'll reply with a few video ideas that might help your book take off. So TikTok Shop isn't just another platform. It is an opportunity for authors to take control over their own marketing and profits. So even if you start small, one sale at a time, it all adds up. And once you get momentum, it's like a snowball. If I can do this working full-time, being a mom, and running my business, you can do it too. The hardest part is just starting, and the second hardest part is staying consistent when nobody's watching. And if this video gave you some ideas or motivation, then make sure that you subscribe and follow along, because I share everything that I'm learning about turning your books into passive income. And if you want to connect with other authors that are doing the same, join my free school community. You'll find the link in the description below. It's a great space to learn, share wins, and get some support from people who get it, right? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.